Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so this is the road to number one, which is the Burn It All Validator, Brad's Burn It All Validator. And yeah, so we're on Brad's Twitter page. And so hope you guys are having a great weekend. There was some questionable things happening this weekend, but we're not going to talk about it. But it's all it's what it is. I'm glad that the Luna Classic community has started to embrace staking again, and I think this is the fastest way for us to get wealthy is just stake our tokens, right? I mean, I've been saying it for 12 months. You know, I mean, if you don't like burns, if you can't build anything on the chain, then just stake your tokens, right? You remove it out of circulation, and if you stake with the burn it all validator, you're burning USTC to repay, right? It's a win-win. If you stake with DF LUNC or some other validator that burn you Luna Classic, then you're burning Luna Classic as well. So it's a win-win situation there. And also, if you don't want to do either of those, then you're just getting your rewards, right? But it's a win-win-win situation for staking. I don't understand why the community did not embrace it when I was telling people 12 months ago to stake your tokens. Like everybody just stake. And you want to get wealthy, just stake and then be responsible and just don't dump on everybody when we're in the pennies, but unstake, 1% a month or whatever something small every month and enjoy life and just unstake for the long term 1% a month for the next 3 to 5 years. Look out for 3 to 5 years. Once we're in the pennies and dollars, we should be enjoying LUNC for 3, 4, 5 years out. Maybe even longer. So I don't know. Anyways, I think that's the easiest way to do it. It's just everybody just stake their tokens, buy and stake, buy and stake, buy and stake. And we get up to a 3 trillion, 4 trillion in the staking, and all the tokens are out of circulation, or almost all of them, and we have 80% staking. That will be awesome. I mean, there you go. And then people just undelegate like 1% a month, and or maybe even less than that, and you're good to go, man. You're not gonna need much money once you're on staking. When Lunk is at if Lunk is in the pennies or $5 or 10, 15, you're not gonna need to even unstake 1%. You know what I mean? Like for those that have 100 millions or in the billions of Lunk, you're not gonna even need to do 1%, right? So it's gonna be really awesome, right? You're gonna be able to unstake 1 million a week. It's like, and at $5 lunk, you're unstaking $5 million a week. Like you're not even gonna need to unstake 1% a month, right? So it's gonna be incredible. Anyways, uh, and that's for people that have bigger amounts, of course, right? So because 100 million, 1 million a week, 1 million is 1%, right? But if you have a billion tokens or something like that, then it's a little different, right? So okay, let's go here. So strive to get as much tokens as you can before we get into the pennies and dollars, right? And stake it. So you're gonna really like be, like, yeah, man, I'm freaking. You ever feel like the people that are in Bitcoin right now, that were in Bitcoin back in the day, and they have like, 5,000 Bitcoins or 15, 30,000 Bitcoins, and they can sell one Bitcoin a month and literally live off of that, right? So, it's 40 some $1,000, right? So you just sell one Bitcoin a day. Like if you have 20,000 Bitcoins and you sell one a month, right? Some people sell one Bitcoin a week because they got 36,000 Bitcoins. You know what I mean? And you just sell one a week, and that's $42,000 a week. It puts you in a different atmosphere when you can sell one Bitcoin a week and you still have 20 something thousand Bitcoins to go, right? And it's like you're gonna be you're gonna be good for the rest of your life, right? Unless Bitcoin crashes to zero or something. So it just puts you in a different place, man. Same thing, and that's what we're gonna be able to do once we're in the pennies and dollars. All right, so Brad has 803 followers. Thank everybody for following Brad here. Um, Brad is in the Telegram group. He did do some talking today in the Telegram group. So at Burn Tokens Telegram group is there at Burn Tokens. It is a private group. So if you want to come in, you would have to contact me or Brad. And it is $100, and we'll send you the link. I'll send the link to Brad or whatever. Brad can hit me up and say, hey, this person wants in the group, and they'll send up. They'll pay $100. If you do it through Brad, then Brad can just burn it or stake it, whatever the case may be. And same thing for me. I'll probably just stake it or burn it, from US, burn some USTC, or I'll just stake it with LUNC. All right, with the burning all validator. All right, cool. Okay, so let's go here and so just reach out to if you want to get in the group. It's $100. Reach out to Brad. It is a private group already, but reach out to Brad and or myself and say, "Hey, I want to know. I went in on the group now and made a mistake. I should have gotten in the group. I'll pay them. I'll pay the fine, the $100 fine. It's $100 fine because we had the group open for 3 months, 3.5, like 3.5 months, and people don't want to get into these types of groups until it's too late, right? And once the burnout validator is doing the things that we say is going to be doing, then everybody's going to want to get in the group, right? So because everybody's gonna want to know what's the coin or NFT they're gonna be buying back and burning, because I want to get in because it's going to be up 1,000x. But you knew that when the group was open that was what we were gonna do, right? But you didn't believe. That's the problem. When you don't take action because you in your heart or your mind you don't actually believe, right? And so that's why you don't take action. See, when you want to kiss a girl, right? And she's right there, and you don't do it because you don't believe in yourself. She's looking at you, kiss me, but you don't believe in yourself, right? So, so we have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, and sometimes you do believe in yourself. Sometimes you'll take the last shot in the game or in a pickup game. That's because you believe in yourself. You were putting in the work, and you had no problems taking that last shot and making it and hitting the game winner to close out the pickup game. So it's all about your preparation and doing the things you're doing and believing in yourself, and you'll take action. When you don't believe in yourself, you'll sit there and the girl will look at you and say, "Kiss me," and you're like, "I want to kiss her, but I'm not going to because I don't believe in myself. And she might slap me and embarrass me. I'll be all over social media." So, so it is what it is, man. So all in the mind, man. Okay, 5,000 is where we are. 5,000 goal has been reached, and we are dropping a little bit in the burns here, but we did get a big delegation today, so hopefully it picks back up. But yeah, with the burns have been low. When you see the burns low, the rewards are usually low as well, right? So there's something going on with that. So when the burns are low, on a daily LUNC and USDC burns are low, then that means that usually the rewards are low as well. And that's what we've been seeing lately. We've been seeing the rewards kind of be low. And I did make a joke in there about rumor says Brad's taking about $5 taking $5 out of the burn tax out of the burning of USDC to go buy some cheeseburgers. But maybe he is if he's hungry, But I'm just joking around though. But anyways, so we're still here. As you see, we're dropping a little bit here, but we did get a big delegation, so we should be back in this. I believe we should be back in 6,000s tomorrow, and then we'll keep going from there. I did do another 1 million stake. I want to continue to ramp up and that's why I'm trading on Margex, leverage trading on Margex, isolated leverage trading, by the way, not cross chain leverage trading or anything like that. Isolated leverage trading, meaning If I put $20 in something, I can only lose $20. I can't lose my whole entire account. You know what I mean? So, so we gotta make that's clear. I am against cross chain leveraging or any other leveraging that makes you liquidate your entire account for losing. I cannot stand that at all. And yeah, so isolated leverage trading where you only lose what you actually invested in that trade, not your entire account. So if you have 3,000 in your account and you take $100 out and you go 50x on Ethereum and you get liquidated, you only lost that $100. You don't lose your $3,000 in your account, right? So it's painful, right, to do that. So it's really good. So I'm having fun doing it today. I was trading Caspa. It's really easy to trade Caspa on there. And same thing with XRP. The fees are low. To get in and out, even if you make a mistake, you get out. Like today, I did make one mistake. I clicked the sell cancel button, or cancel the order, while my trade was going on. And matter of fact, I think it was going to be a losing trade anyways because it did go down. So I got out. I clicked it on accident and right on the chart. So you can actually when you buy when you buy or short on there, it's right there on the charts. So you can literally just take your mouse and follow the chart up and then click cancel your order and then it will sell your order right there. So, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool, right? So it's really easy. You can have like 5 trades up at the same time to the long side and just click all of them up. And you make $5 here, $10 here, $15 here, $20 here, right? So it's really fun. It's really good, and I'm having fun doing it. But yeah, I made some money on Casper today, and I've tripled my account so far. I put one Litecoin in there. I'm up to over 3 Litecoins right now, and I know how to trade though. That's the difference. So somebody's like, "Hey, let me do that," and it's like, "Oh, currency, I just lost everything." Like, you got to know how to trade, right? I'm literally going through the steps of. I'm not just blindly trading, right? I'm actually going through the steps of what I do on Patreon. I'm literally looking at the chart and I'm seeing what type of chart it is. Is it a buy chart, oversold chart, overbought chart, neutral chart? If it's a neutral chart, I'll go to something else and I'll wait till it's either overbought, oversold, and or if it has anything that I can see. Is it a cup and handle? Is it is it a W? Is it a bullish W? I'll even draw lines. You can draw lines on there too. So I'll draw lines before I make my trade, and I'll say this is the target, this is the price out, this is the price in. And some of them I've done it spot on, and I didn't even take the trade. I was just watching it, right? And it went hit my targets right, just like on Patreon. So you know what I mean. And it's the same thing did today on Casper. I drew it out and rising wedge, boom, 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 and it broke bearish, made money on it, right? So quick $15, $20, whatever it is, right? And so and I think Casper's 25x leverage, so it wasn't even 100x. 100x, it probably would have made 150. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing on Marjax, right? Leverage trading. So but uh, and it is what it is, right? But you guys, if you guys are on my Patreon, that's what we do on Patreon as well. We will find something that's an alert, and we'll put the lines in there and up and down and it's really easy. I mean, it's not easy. Let's make that clear. It's not easy for 99.9% of the people, but for me it is, right? And God has given me that talent, right? So it's very easy for me, but for most people it's like, what the freak are you doing, right? So I get it that I have to realize that for most people in this world it's not easy at all. Trading is very difficult, but for me it's very easy, right? So but anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Look, if I can get that account up to 100 Litecoins very quickly here, and or 1,000 Litecoins, I will. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyways, that's what's going on with that for Marjax. But let's get into Brad's post here. He says daily burn post of 5.6 thousand USTC has been sent to the burn wallet to never be seen again. Thank you to the delegators who support Burn It All. 100% commissions equals 100% burns. Join us today. All right. So there we go. Let me like the post. And we got 30 likes there. Nice. And here is LUNC Pen. Power fights the power. Let's check out the picture. All right. There you go. And it says here, Universal Truth by Currency 365. Unleash liquidity power with Burn It All Validator. Yeah. Empower LUNC community. Take control. Change lives. Yes, that's what we're going to be doing if we stick with the program. If we just stick with this, man, and let God lead us. And then bring in the second round of the wealth transfer. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time with the liquidity that we're gonna be receiving. Well, we're gonna have wealth first, and then we're gonna have liquidity, and we're gonna have a great time in the Telegram group. Like you guys are gonna be showing off your new houses and because the group's private now, you can do that stuff, right? You can talk about you can. I'm not gonna be, as you can see, I'm really laid back now that the group's private, right? Because that's people that are in the group. The group's private now, so you can post cars, you can post whatever you. Of course, don't post like we're kingdom people, so we're not posting sexual stuff or any type of stupidity, right? But or stuff like that. We don't want to do that, but because we're kingdom people, right? Let's represent the kingdom. But yeah, you can post cars and houses and trips and all types of stuff. And I'm plenty of guys will be doing that in the coming days. You can talk about other cryptos. You don't have to talk about just USTC and LUNC. You can talk about other cryptos. The group's private, so you can do whatever basically what you want in there now, right? But of course, please be kingdom people in there. Don't cuss. Even if you're not a kingdom person, right? Don't cuss and treat people with disrespect. Just everybody wants to be a millionaire in that group. At least that's what we think, right? That's the mindset. Millionaire, billionaire, future millionaires, future billionaires, homeowners, and all that stuff. So let's just have fun in there. And if you want to join, of course, you can. It's $100 now. But it is what it is. That shouldn't be much. That's not a lot of money for people that don't want to be millionaires and billionaires. But pick the time to join if you want to join it later. You can always join it later once LUNC goes completely nuts here. All right, 22 million in burns. So like I said, the burns are that low. This is probably one of the lowest burns ever, man. What the freak is just going on, man? Look, 26. We're under that right now. Right, we're at 22 million in burn. That's unheard of. That's ridiculous, right? And then we got 27,000 here. So if the burns are this low, the rewards are not going to be high as well. I mean, that's just common sense, right? So, but I think tomorrow rewards will be back in the 6,000s, and because we're going to continue to stake, and I think we got a big staking today. So somebody came in big today, so that was good. Um, where are we? I think we were 50. Now we're okay. We did jump up there. We're at 49 now. So we did get a nice big stake come in there. And of course I'm doing my million and you guys are doing your part as well. And Brad's doing his part. He's at 118 million there in LUNC tokens. And he also has another account as well. And so 3 billion, excuse me, and 72 million. So all right. We did have a 19 million redelegation. Wow, I didn't even see that. Wow, 5 hours ago. So not sure. Maybe that person wants rewards now, and that's by what it is. Some people want rewards. I mean, 19 million. You're not gonna get much rewards off of that. Okay. And also, a lot of people are thinking that um this is the thing because I talk about Luna 2.0 and how I'm staking that they tell, oh well, I'm gonna stake LUNC. Well, I'm not staking. I'm not staking my LUNC for rewards though. I'm on my LUNC. My LUNC that I'm staking is with the Burn It All Validator, right? My Luna 2.0, all these Luna 2.0, Solana, Cosmos, ATOM, those are all different coins and blockchains and stuff. And what the problem is that people will hear those videos and say, "Well, if currency's staking Solana and enjoying and getting and compounding, why can't I?" Well, nobody said you couldn't do that. But when you join the Burn It All Validator, you're here to repeg, right? So you can still stake. You can still have LUNC stake with other validators and getting rewards, and you can also be here with the Burn It All Validator. You don't have to redelegate 19 million to go to another validator. You can help us repeg while you add more money because everybody's working and making money, right? So take fresh funds or another token and re us and swap it for LUNC and burn and stake with DF LUNC or somebody, right? and get rewards that way. But and while you can still help us repeg USDC, right? So I think it's interesting that people say, well, currency, you're staking Cosmos, you're staking Luna and Solana, and you're staking Luna 2.0. Well, those are different tokens. We all do different things for different tokens. We're not the same. We're not. We act different when it's XRP or XLM or Theta, right? We have to know that every community is different, right? We can't do the same things that we do here and the slick talk we do here on the LUNC community, we in the Terra community. We can't do that over in XRP community, right? They would trash the whole place and throw us out, right? And so like we have to know like our borders on each different token because each different token has a different community, right? So if I'm staking over here, and that's okay, but for LUNC I'm staking with the Burner Validator. With Solana, I'm compounding my rewards, right? So I'm not even taking my rewards; I'm compounding it. Cosmos, ATOM, I'm compounding my rewards. Matic, I'm compounding my rewards. Luna 2.0, I'm not taking any. I'm not enjoying my staking rewards. I'm compounding it because I know that the bull cycle's coming, right? But for LUNC, I'm not doing anything except for staking, and then Brad's taking those commissions and he's burning USTC so we can become freaking billionaires, right? So it's a different, every coin is different. So we got to make sure that's known that every coin is different. So when you hear me say, well, I'm staking over here and compounding over here, that doesn't mean that you go, oh, currency is staking over here. Let me redelegate and get out of here. Every coin is different. Every community is different. But for LUNC, I'm staking with the Burnout Validator and I'm still staking every day, and it's all to repeg here. There's no repeg in Solana. There's no repeg needed in Luna 2.0. There's no repeg needed in Cosmos, right? And all the other tokens that I'm staking, like Veracity, right? So they don't have that. But here, the main goal is the repeg. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get rewards. I'm gonna remove my rewards. I'm gonna take my rewards out. And even though I get nice rewards here, because we're at what, I don't know, 14, 15, 16%, but I'm gonna stop my rewards and I'm going to put it here because we need to repeg. If we don't repeg, where does LUNC go if we don't repeg? Maybe it can get to maybe it can get to 1 cent. It can still probably get to 1 cent, but that would be the max, right? And at 1 cent, we'd be looking at what? Unless everybody stakes, right? If we all stake, then that's literally that's the only way to do it, right? If everybody stakes, we stake, 5 trillion tokens out of circulation. Well, there we go, right? So we can do that. But how many people? Who thinks we're gonna actually do that, right? So so if we don't do that and we still sit here at this 1 trillion, how high can we really get to when we get to for LUNC without repegging? Maybe 1 cent, which is a great price, right? Which is a really, really great price. So we're still going to have success even if we don't repeg. I think USTC can get to $1 at the top of this bull cycle in 2025 without a repeg, actually, right? So we have to wait, and that's the whole problem. Is like waiting, and it's like you're waiting on this, and the blockchain is very, very fragile because the community is very, very fragile, and that's the horror part, right? So it's like you want to repeg this thing as quick as possible before you lose the community, right? And so that's why we're aiming at March and April to get this thing done. So hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully we get the miracles. Hopefully God it keeps his promise here and sends the second wave of the wealth transfer and lets LUNC shine because he said he wanted to use this token to as a comeback kid to bring the wealth for his kingdom people, right? So and almost like an example of a comeback of God's community coming back to the forefront, coming back to power, coming back to leadership, coming back to maturity, coming back to lead the way, right, and to bless others and help others as well, right? As the world gets darker, his kingdom people are going to rise here, right, and be the light. So let's go through here, and we're done with that. Let's go through here and thank everybody. So 777 came in. Thank you so much. 1 million came in. Thank you so much. I think that was mine because I don't see any other million here. So For 450,000 came in. Thank you so much. 45 million came in. Now, what is that? Is that a triple or is that a home run? That's not a home run because over 100 million is a home run, right? 100 million or more is a home run. So 1 million to 10 million is a base hit. 10 million to 20 million is a double. 20 million to 30, I guess 30. I guess I don't know. 10 million to 20 million is a double. 20 million, I guess 20 million to 50 million is no, that can't be. I don't know. It must be it's got to be a triple, right? So it's got to be a triple. So maybe a triple is 20 million to 99 million because a home run is 100 million more, right? So yeah, so maybe 20 maybe a triple is 21 million to 99 million. it's a so anyway, so it's a triple. So shout out to the person that came in with the nice triple there. Of course, we had this redelegation. Then we have 940 came in. Thank you so much. 2,100 came in. Thank you so much. 2,484 came in. Thank you so much. 10,000 came in. Thank you so much. And that's it for the day. All right, cool. So we did get that 19 gone, but we did add, man, if that 19 had stayed, man, we would be even higher right now, man. Jeez, man. Y'all keep setting us back every time we trying to go here. You guys keep setting back. We had a 38 million redelegation and a 19. Look at that. We would be over 3-1 on our way up. All the people that redelegated, last 3 months. If y'all stayed, we'd be at six. We would already doubled our positions right now. I think we lost like I don't know how many undelegations and redelegations we had. It's been at least 2 billion. You know what I mean? Like 2 billion in undelegations and redelegations over the last 3 months, right? So if we had those, we'd be at 5 to 6 billion right now with a over 10,000 burns. Sometimes you just got to stick it out, man, and let this thing do its thing, man. Look at that. I mean, we would if we get those redelegations back and those delegations back, we'd be at 6 billion right now and staking over and burning over 10,000 USTC on our way, man. But people don't see the vision, and we can't blame them. We can't beg them to see the vision, right? We're just gonna have to do it ourselves, and it's a small group of people doing this. We're trying to repeg this thing, and we're trying to make history here and become legends, and that's what we're gonna do. Peace out. It's already been written. That's the crazy thing is that people watch my videos and they see my history, they see all the things that I've done online here. It's already been written, folks. That's the whole thing is that's why I say legends never die, they stay in our heart. It's already written. If you're a legend, it's already written. It's already written, right? So it's like these things are gonna happen because it's already written. The dinar is gonna revalue because it's already written. It's already written, right? And so Bitcoin was gonna go to these prices because it was already written. And that's the thing people don't understand. Yeah, you got to go through the storms and tribulations, but it's already written, right? So that's the crazy part. It's like people just bail out, but it's already written. It's already written, folks. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next week.